And we are live! Welcome to Lister's channel. I am a person who goes by the name Listers. Broadcasting to you today live from Cyberstan as we are about to invade and we're about to liberate Cyberstan. Let's not get myself killed by the sent to democracy camp there. Yes, today I really wanted to do this because
technically it's an invasion.
it is an invasion, but yeah, yeah. But you got to be careful about the language you're using sometimes because the democracy officer, they'll give you a pass. We know it's all for liberty, but but if we start if we slip up, then that could be an element of tyranny, considering that the automatons have been.
Propaganda channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the window. Do you want to have a look?
Jesus Christ, yeah. Holy smeg, the automatons are actually giving us a fight in the air for once. Oh, jeez.
Time to go to autonomy. Autonomy? Autonomy. Oh, we're not doing Helldive. We're going to do a suicide.
I was going to say, it's like, let's start off with a little bit of a breathing room, because this will be...
I did that, I got killed.
Yeah. This will be... Sorry, I'm just looking at the thing and seeing that Smegan, we are down we are down a Romper Jones. He is unfortunately introducing somebody else to Helldive, so he will be fighting with us on Cyberstan, but he will be fighting in a different way on Cyberstan.
Introducing some of the Helldivers, and Cyberstan's their first thing.
That is. All right. I don't know if we are if they've unlimited our budget at all.
No, we have half the budget left.
Jesus. Okay, right. Well, in that case, I'm bringing Rocket Sentry.
I'm gonna bring the simple pack. I'm gonna bring every explosive I have on the start. You'll need it.
Yeah. Right. And double check, 'cause I had the wrong setting there. Just don't know. I did ready up. No, I didn't ready up. I need to remember to make sure that I'm thinking that properly. And yeah, once again, I'm just making sure everything is up and ready, because it's been a little while since I streamed. I was moving house, and then I got my house stuff all moved. And I was like, right, cool, I can start streaming soon. And then on the night I was going to start streaming, the laptop I was using shorted out, like Svegan, straight up, smoking everything. It started, Svegan, Svegan, big zap, Svegan shorted out, and Svegan lost a £1,000 piece of equipment. I did send it back. I did get it repaired. They repaired it for free, but I sold that and got yeah. Had to,
Oh, that's so not good.
yeah. I'm now broke for a different reason, but Svegan, I want to. Yeah, it's like, oh god, what am I slowed by? Svegan. Cyberstan's toxic to freedom. Okay. Okay, here's my first cyborg. There. First cyborg kill. Why do I have 5? I've got to be careful because those automatons, they don't go down in one hit. Jesus, they really have built this like a city. Okay.
It makes fighting certain enemies horrific. Specifically the chainsaw guys. Because they just pile in.
Yeah. So, Long-term viewers may recognise the armour I'm wearing as the armour that I wore when I fought on Malevelon Creek. Because... yeah. Oh, what? I don't even know what happened there. Oh, I got killed by the shockwaves of the swinging missiles behind me. I should remember to bring my shield down. Yeah. So, last time, I'm sure we was when we first started to fight the automatons. Oh, come on, not the automatons. The bugs on their hive worlds, and this is basically the equivalent of the hive worlds, albeit I feel like this is more. This is their homeland. This is their equivalent of Super Earth today. It's like we are some of the first to set foot on it. The first 3 people to set foot on it since they took it. Once we destroyed the first batch of automatons. Crap. Not a really good safe place for me to call anything down. Destroy cooling tower. Okay, we need to destroy their cooling. Swinging. Man, they've really brought out the soundtrack for this as well. Apologies if you can't hear it. I loaded up this and I don't know if I've fully configured any audio settings. Please tell me if the audio sounds really bad. This is also the first time in quite a while I've been playing the game sitting up. I've kind of been lying down, but one of the issues I was having that made it hard for me to sit down is mostly gone now. It still occasionally appears, but it appears after after quite a long time of sitting instead of I sit wrong for half an hour and then I'm in absolute pain. I feel like my health in general is actually improving, and I'm hoping that that's just a sign for things to come. Especially because I am now bankrupt because I don't. Yeah.
Down a lot of money. Your asset was we just said it's an asset rich.
Yeah, that. Yeah. I don't think I've actually said to my family that either. Actually, thinking about it, because it's like there's a lot of people I haven't told. I don't think I told Hawkrick either. That but yes. But that is me basically out of money. But in return, that does mean I don't have a lot that I need to spend, because it's not because. Well, oh god, there we go. Oh, where is it? Flood hydrogen pipeline. Oh, that's what these are for. No, I'll teach them.
Like a tank with a giant chainsaw. Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Super thing.
Yeah. I'll teach them to use our RAM. If your RAM can't be free, if your RAM can't be ours, it will be free.
flood.
I'm still trying to figure out how
I'm
this...
wearing the armor. Getting that.
Yeah. Okay, that's starting to flood. Is this starting to flood? Oh, that's what it does. Right, okay. It's one of these missions. I didn't see that initially because I've got... there we go. Apologies if you can hear a young child in the background. It's not mine. It's Scotland man's. So it shouldn't come through. But yeah, it's like I once again have messed with the audio settings, so there's no guarantee I'll be able to thingy. Right, okay. I did just do that. It's destroying the cooling towers I need to do. Right. I do wonder how this is going to go. I know the cyborgs are, you know, have been able to live on cyberstan just out of a thing of like cyberstan was pretty toxic to humans, but the cyborgs initially did their modifications, and oh, for Smeg's sake, I've just right, I think I can make that. L2 and F1 might actually do it. Yep, that is, Megamine is active. Let's friggin' go.
I think the cyborgs give off enemies.
The cyborgs give off what?
The enemies are buff. The automaton's eyes are glowing off. Cyborg. See the
Right, I need to not accidentally walk into the lava. Oh, can't hear Scotland man pretty much at all. Finally got the place, so yeah. Yeah, we got...
Sorry,
Yep.
I need to change my mic. I'm currently fighting off 3 cyborgs here.
Right, okay. Is Scotland man hearable now?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear him fine, but on OBS, he's not. I'm not sure. And yeah, it's not that I have a house. I don't have a house. I still need to build that. But I do own a patch of forest on which to build one, and all I need to do is pay the lawyer and Smeggin, it's mine, and also Scotland man's. But the bureaucracy to give it to Scotland man is also yeah, okay, cool. You are hearable by the crowd now.
Okay, oh, okay, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. God, it was just some
This Smeggin wall, man.
constantly on you.
They Smeggin knew we were coming. This is a Smeggin fortification. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk to the assembly unit before I'm able to get to that. But yeah, got a little bit of a lawyer fee, and then the last batch of payment to it, and then it's basically I own a forest in the middle of nowhere, and we are still to visit the land though, and when we do, I'm going to see get connection there and continue streaming, because that basically means I can do, if once we get solar panels and stuff out, and I do own a solar panel, they can Smegin, I can stream from the middle of a forest. Because as far as I can tell, like, actually streaming doesn't actually require that much internet. What the thing am I doing here? Bypass. Oh, it's terminal.
Okay. I was able to destroy their outposts up there. Oh my god, it felt like I was just surviving. I feel like an Imperial Guardsman.
Yeah, if they were ever going to give us this kind of fight, it would be now. How far from civilization is that place? To be honest, it's not actually that far. It's like down the motorway. It's an hour's walk, you know.
Edinburgh or something like that.
It's an hour's walk and an hour's drive. It's not actually that far from where I grew up in terms of near to a city. It's still a long walk away till the nearest town though, and the nearest shop. So you know, it's like we're not going to starve, but we're like, you know, spending a 2-minute walk away from the nearest stream, I think. So it's like we've got water, and we'll have access to food. So we'll basically have everything. We also have access to the wood. I have checked. We have the forestry rights to the place as well, so we can build with whatever we find there, because we own that. We can't use. Oh. We can't use wood from the land that other people own, and I didn't bid on that because I'm broken off as it is. But hopefully they'll release that, and we'll be able to expand once I have any money whatsoever again. I've realised I've gone quite a long time without a shield generator again. I keep forgetting to do that. Like, you know, oh, this place is full of thingy. Buffer train. Still gonna have to do that. This was a hard one.
Could I try?
Yeah, you want to try? I can't Smeagol. That's not you. That's some other random dude. Oh, that's why. Up here. There we go. Powercore. Okay. I need. What was that?
I think someone shot an ultimatum accident. Not me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I had the ultimatum up. Like, I'm sure I had the Smeagol last thingy, right? But luckily I can rewind the footage. I have to do that later. Yeah. That being said, thinking about it, it's like it'll be an hour's walk before we're able to get to a civilization, and then another probably about 30-minute walk to get to a bus stop, and then it'll be an hour to a city.
Yeah, that's that one done. Spin, turn it right, turn it right.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm trying to find the things. Like one of the things I do like is it.
Hold D, grab the thing and hold D. No, it's not you. It's another guy. He's not getting it.
I was gonna say it's like that's the second time we've
There's two guys in hell.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Oh. Return to terminal.
I need support here.
I'm running. I don't
Why is
know.
everyone running? Everyone just ran. There's like a little puzzle that needs to be done. Being shot at.
The smeg am I? Okay, I don't know how to take one of those things off.
Just run.
Let's say zigzag. Have I been okay? Well, I've not been streaming. I've been moderately okay. It's again, as I say, it's been. There has been things that I've had to deal with while I was out away in terms of like things going broken. I had to basically organise a little bit of a schedule because I've been, because one of the things, yeah. Oh god. Oh, right. One of the things I do have to do is, I have to go to the gym for a little bit. So it's like I've got a friend who goes with me, and we organised the thing. We were doing quite well with it at the start of at the end of last year, but it's kind of become hard because one of the other people we go with is his fiance, and when his fiance has a bad day, he has to basically take care of her as well. So it's like, okay, I don't always get to go to the gym, and so it's been so my schedule's been weird, and that messing up my schedule is actually one of the main reasons I've not been streaming. And the other was I had plans to come back with a new overlay and a new a 2.0 model, which they are not done, and I realised at the end of the year they're nowhere near done. I should just start streaming again. I'll work on that stuff in the background because it's like I'll probably do something big for my birthday if I survive that long, because it's one of the things of like a lot of this year has been a sort of challenge for me to be like, okay, I got to treat this year as if it may be my last, because I didn't expect to get this far, and I might actually get that far, and it's weird. So it's like I've got big celebrations planned for when I get there. That being said, I've never ever made good on any of my promises that I've done while streaming, so we'll have to see. But in the end, I will just sort of be back regularly now. Come on, I'll just be sort of doing the usual. I think I'm going to do a Monday, Tuesday, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of stream, and with a Saturday overflow, just to be like, hey, if I've missed the day, then I can do that. But I've never actually done a Saturday overflow that's been successful. I would have come back with some Ace Combat like last week, but I keep forgetting to bring my controller. So Smegan, that was. But other than that, other than a lot of tech issues, I've actually been mostly okay. I would say that I've actually been improving in several ways. And the only thing that was the only reason I didn't was because I got I believe my own hype, basically. I was like, oh, I can come back with something big and it'll be great. And then I didn't. Where am I? That's where oh crap, sorry, wrong button. Swinging. I'm back to streaming and already I've put brain. There we go. Man, they really flood the Smeg in the pod now.
Yeah, yeah. I won't lie in was like they absolutely just gone for it.
Yeah. Hello, Tonk.
No.
Did I miss? I didn't miss, but it also didn't take it down. Oh. That's up. There we go. I after all that. I didn't even survive till the ship came down. I'm glad we got these shields though.
Braid required.
Hmm. Had a pretty hard life then. I'm not sure. I still feel that my life has been extraordinarily blessed, and I've just not been able to handle it because I'm me. Like I feel like I'm more of the weakness in my own life, but but
Me. I had the ultimatum out. I thought I had my goddamn solo silo out. So I shot the ground thinking I was going to call in a missile station and escape. Instead.
whoops. Oh, perfect mission anyway. To me accidentally calling in the thing, thinking it was the escape pod, Smegging wasn't a bad idea after all.
Nah. Kind of needed. Technically, it is our escape pod.
It's extraction. Like,
It's our escape.
it is. It's like, I don't think of get to the chopper as like a, the lifeboat is leaving the ship. Like the chopper has Smegging missiles. Yeah. Chopper is its own support.
I don't know. I feel like it. Like now, it's just like bloop bloop bloop. Like it's not a lot, you know.
Mm. Well, in terms of death, we're still on track. So that was what, three difficulty levels below what we usually do.
Yep.
Also, now that I am on stream, and you can see I have maxed out my sample count. But there is one last thing that I must purchase as a sample count. And with that, I now have a fully upgraded Super Destroyer. Yeah.
Golf clap.
Yeah. Somehow.
You did it, buddy.
Yeah. Somehow that took 2 years. And I know I wasn't playing for like most of one, but still. Yeah. Oh, look at that enemy is considered cyborgs.
Yep. Yeah, they're their own thing now. I do think they buff the enemies, like specifically the troopers, because the troopers obtain yellow eyes, move and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I found the sword guys like just on my ass. Same with the berserkers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to change my thing. Yeah. I don't know. I feel people who say they are usually weak, that they are weak, are usually strong, and just have to deal with a lot that wears them down. Like, I think you do have a good. I do think you do have a good point with that. Like, I personally have a feeling that like a lot of people. I don't know.
Adversity. Adversity. Yes.
Yes,
We've been through
adversity.
adversity.
We have been.
Like we've done shitty jobs. We've worked through like business venture didn't particularly go well with COVID.
Ye-
Like
I
and
would.
all that. The deal.
I wouldn't blame COVID for that. Like, I think we were.
I would because like we would have got decent investment. I'd also blame COVID and I'd blame the conservative government
That I
for basically
do.
having
But
no funding into the arts.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Um,
well, like I mean, look at all the blessings that are now being occurred that we just missed,
yeah.
which is annoying
Yeah,
because we kind of got vindicated and we stopped doing it.
we did. And I.
That also life happened as well. Like I had a wee one. Sort of got to take care of him. It takes up a lot of my time now.
Yeah. Like, with the COVID is the reason why I can't walk anymore, right? And that's because I was like, oh crap, the world is in a panic. It's not. I should not sit here and rest, and that is one of the issues. It is a very much a me thing, where
No, it's not a me thing. That's your what's the old thing? It's like that's your get the fuck out of here instinct, whatever it is.
yeah, it's,
That's what that is. It's your old G's. I need to get out of your instincts
yeah,
because that's a human thing. Just yours manifested with like the.
yeah. It is one of the things of like. I know that's how I thingy like and my response to is there suffering is to relieve the suffering, I take it upon myself as a sort of responsibility, right? And that's just my own natural reaction to anything like this. And like it's the reason why when you gave me that existential crisis at the start of the year, right?
Sorry.
No, it's like I don't think it was a bad thing, right? It's it's one of the things of like it made me have a response, and that response is okay. What can I do, right? And that response is still a game, So it's like if it's not going to come out anytime soon. I need to learn how to use the Unreal Engine again because I've not actually used the Unreal Engine since university, honestly. But that was a game that was a real but I know how to use it. It's a very easy thing to use. Once you have time and your child goes to school, you'll be able to do the art assets for it. So I've got some time to learn how to use the engine and basically create a game for that. But it's one of those things of like, okay, this is the least I can do. At least make people think. It's like we might not have a John Connor yet, but if I can get us halfway through there, in any way I can, and even if that's just, I'm gonna hope that it's just like the simulations, A game is how we show our research, because one of the big things, right, is that we are people who very much like to learn things, read into things, and the way that we show other people and make use of what we've learned, because a lot of it's history, right? And it's like there are a lot of things that people say it's like, oh, you'll not get a job like that, and I think that knowledge is worthwhile no matter what, even to the point where it's I know that there are cognito hazards and stuff like that, but Smegging, I think, oh, for Smeg's sake, it's not the first time I've ran right in front of a Smegging machine gun. But like, you know, you know, but I think that all knowledge, especially if it's games, are also ones where you can apply that knowledge and gain wisdom, right? And wisdom is just such a hard thing to get, you know, just normally, you know. But if you're able to apply your learning to a simulation, I feel like you become more confident in it and you can learn more. And it's one of the things why I think that gamers are usually a very sort of intellectual bunch. It doesn't mean we're smart. I've met many a smegging brain dead gamer, but holy smeg are we smegging. Some of the smartest people I know in the world are also gamers, you know. So
Oh, that was one common sample. I ran in one common sample. Speaking of intelligence, I wouldn't say we're smart. We just read a lot.
yeah, that is basically.
I'm not intelligent. I stand by that. I'm no more smart than others. In fact, I think there's a lot of smart people out there that are way more smart than me.
Oh yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Like,
it's one of the things.
Things that I just cannot. Right, let's go.
Yeah.
Get on board the chopper.
It's one of the things that I personally think that I when I went to university, I met some actually smart people, right? And it's like I can tell immediately the difference between like me and them, right? In terms of how well they can think. But the difference between me and them is that I think in really weird ways, right? I'll think of a solution to a problem that's completely different from the way that they think of their solution, and they'll think that that's a really weird response, but I'd still responded and it still works. And if it does, then we have more schools of thought, and that is what makes it interesting. That makes it something you can learn from, you know. So I feel like, you know, it's one of the things that I feel like, you know, like most of my hardships in life, I feel I was lucky enough to have the support to get me through them, right? Even now, I feel like that's the main thing keeping me up. But, you know, it's one of the things, like, I've always believed that all of these hardships are things that can be overcome, right? Even if I do genuinely believe them to be hard, and being given that existential crisis that was like, hey, you may only have 10 years left to do that, really was a bit of a shock to the system.
I mean, I've always lived with the expectation that what we're currently living in is a very temporary thing.
Yes.
Like, it's one of the reasons I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Like,
yeah.
Like, I generally think that building a sorry, if you hear my chair squeaking, I don't have a decent chair, I've got like this wooden one. So you might hear it creak. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing the right thing in terms of, it's very much a case of, I look at the world and I'm just like, I don't think a lot of this is going to get better. Like, just from like, that sounds very doomer, but from my studies of things like the Roman Empire and even like the Bronze Age collapse, it's like when faced with these large-scale catastrophes, well, people are like, they're selfish, especially at this stage where like a lot of the problems are caused by corruption.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to save itself, and I think that our society is like slowly building a prison for itself. I don't know. It's like large-scale corporations and powerful people can do kind of what they want and seem to be the rules that apply to them.
Yeah.
But the average common man is getting more and more inundated with rules and regulations and things that he has to jump through. So I don't see it going particularly well. So I'm bailing. Like, as far as that goes, like I'm gonna go live in a hut in the woods.
Yeah.
Like,
it's one of those things. Yeah.
Good. Teach him how to make things with his hands. You know.
Yeah. as another person who, once again, throughout history, if you look at places like the Chinese Empire, right, one of the big things that kept it going was if you wanted to escape from society, you just could. You could go into the mountains, nobody could find you, and you could just live, right? Live through all of the decadence that was happening and come back to a dynasty that was rebuilding, you know? And
that, and you also see a similar route with things like the Mesopotamians, with like them kind of becoming shepherd herders and returning to a state of pastoralism. Not saying everyone in Mesopotamia did that, just there was groups of people. You always had groups of people living on the exterior of society. The Hebrew, for example, which would kind of, I'm pretty sure does have links to the actual Hebrew people. So originally they were sort of pastoral gatherers, at least according to the Bible.
at the very least, it could mean something similar to Wanderer, which, you know, they'll be in the same kind of culture.
Yeah, the same sort of culture is basically a case of they don't live in a society because these rules are kind of BS. They valued freedom more than they valued like all the luxuries that came with it. And obviously, like the harder city life became, it just encouraged more and more folk to leave it. Which makes sense. You know, people aren't stupid. I do think though that we're now at a point of specialization. It's actually dangerous.
Yes.
Because the average person, like back then, they would be making their food from scratch. Like they'd be probably making their clothes, or at least the women in their households would be. Most folk don't know how to do any of that nowadays.
The men would still be weaving, so I think that creating clothes was a joint effort between everybody in the household.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is that like it was a group thing. It's like those skills hadn't vanished, but now because we are so, it takes years for us to learn skills just because of how much we've progressed.
Yeah.
But it means the majority of people aren't particularly knowing how to do things like, let's say, make their own, grow their own food, or even make like something as simple as, let's say, a fire, or how to preserve their own food as well. That's entirely reliant on electricity, refrigeration, and a system that kind of supports that. Like,
if you can't tell, this is the reason we bought a plot of land in the woods. We very much feel like we at least need to preserve the old techniques and learn how to use those techniques that make you less reliant on a society where we had a group of people who were literally saying those files coming out. They say more than just a human trafficking problem. There are rich people who are literally you're doing pretty immoral things to cheat things, you know. You're doing well, Listers. I believe in both of you. Sorry, words are all I can offer. I'm actually stuck in a bit of a mess too. That's the thing. Like, I sometimes feel that words are all that I can offer, but it's one of those things of like, I genuinely believe, right? You know, if there's always a solution to a problem, right? And I genuinely think that as long as you believe that there is, and you can dedicate yourself to a solution, you know, at the very least, what you do, you lead by example. Even if you make a bad example, it's something to learn from. And if you do it well, then you're something that you can teach more people to do, right? So your story, even if there's a little bit of struggle in your story, there's always the potential for the good end. And I genuinely think that's like, I genuinely think that is one of the best things you can do. You know, it's like there's certainly hardships and problems that I feel like maybe the solution.
That's something that folk need to always keep in mind. And it's a positive thing. It isn't like it's like your ancestors have been through some tough things and draw strength from that, right? Like, cause they've fought. They've been through ages of ice and like wars and deaths and just constant struggle. But they survived and they thrived and they endured, and there were things that they lived for, and that's something to really consider. And it's something that I do, and it's something that keeps me going. It's very much a thing of like, okay, I can't just give up. Like, I'm the product of so many people not giving up. It would be unfair to their sacrifice and for the future. Like my son, his sons, his son. There's an Iroquois have a great bit of wisdom. It's called the sevenfold skin or sevenfold thick skin. Basically, their attitude is one of when considering the future, you must consider the next 7 generations in all of your processes. And I think that's a good idea. I think it's one of the reasons we're in a lot of problems now is because people didn't do that. Like, to get granted that they could just live how the way they wanted and be all. And it's like, no, you've got to. You owe it to the people who came before you, you owe it to the people who came after you. So you definitely owe it to the people who come after you.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of problems we're in right now is because people didn't do that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be part of the problem. You know,
Yeah,
that's the way I see it.
it's like so much of today's problems I do genuinely believe are because people wanted a quick solution to what they were currently going on. But I feel like a lasting solution, like, you know, you feel the effects of a lasting solution, you know. Okay, that's not a. I mistook. That building looks so much like a gunship factory. I know that's because this is their architecture, but still, yeah.
90% of this place looks like a bloody architect.
Yeah, that's just very.
Ooh,
Yeah.
big guy. Like, I'm trying to work on a little like thing right here to compromise these goddamn defenses. Turn around, there's a cyborg, just kicks me in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, took out their defenses.
Yeah. There's an old programmer thing. It's one that's going to die out with because of AI, I think, and that's a shame because because one of the it's a very psychological technique which makes it interesting, right? Which is the rubber ducky, right? When you talk to somebody else about the problem that you're having, sometimes you can, you know, the understanding of the situation itself can really make you understand what the solution could be, you know. And you know, so it's like if you ever want to talk about anything that's going on, feel free to speak about it, because at the very least, if I, you know, and it's like, I sometimes words are all we can give as encouragement, but words can have some pretty strong effects, more than we can realise. There's a reason why a lot of people believe in manifestation and stuff like that. And even I do. I personally believe.
There's a hell bomb I put right there.
And my choice was death or death. I don't really have much choice.
Options there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, folk use the term manifestation. It always sounds so wooey, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a new age. But if you think about it in a different term, which is positive, like affirmation, the idea of being like, hey, I want this thing to work, and kind of, actually, I'll describe it in a way that I would use. So, sacrifice, and I mean like actual religious sacrifice. Folk weren't stupid with that. It wasn't like we always think from an enlightened perspective that they just didn't understand things. But there's a real psychological motivation to it. It's like you sacrifice something that's like really valued, like your first lamb or your, well, I say your son, but some did. But like, and some still do. Especially with the Epstein files. But yeah, it's very much a case of like that sacrifice. If you're going to sacrifice something for the highest ideal you hold true to, you're going to take it seriously. You're not just going to be like, it is what it is. You're going to make everything you can count. And that's something that needs to be considered. And there's similar to affirmation. It is. It's that like, okay, no, I'm going to genuinely take this thing seriously. I'm going to try my best. Oh, jeez, speaking of trying my best, you got gunned down there with several cyborgs. You're going to try your best. And you're going to... Oh my god, this guy's... Oh, he's dead. He's murdered? This is God better. I'll just say that.
I know that I'm calling people into the middle of nowhere, but still, like, you know, it's friggin'.
Better than what's over there.
I was going to say, like, for the most part, it seems like there's more things over here, at least. More things and less death. Alright. I'm going to go south because there's something red over there. But yeah, like, you know, I've always thought if, you know, generally, like, you know, like, I'll admit that, you know, I've been somewhat reading a bit more into, sort of, modern paganism, as of recently. And one of the things that I genuinely believe with them is that, you know, I genuinely believe that it's a sacrifice. Sacrifice is a form of promise, right? You know, like
It's a promise to yourself. It really is. Because you're like, I'm gonna, and it's gotta be something you genuinely mean. It can't just be like, oh, it's something that's an issue. It's like it have to be something that you're willing to give up. That's why I think people do like New Year's resolution stuff as well. It's still in us, culturally speaking.
yeah.
Even though we live in a very irreligious culture.
Sorry, I just.
God! Jesus Christ! I'm getting pushed back.
Yeah.
We muscly men.
Yeah, the radicals. Yeah. There really are so many of these muscly men around. Where's the Smeggin stockpiled ammunition? Sorry, I'm a little bit, I'm surrounded. Every time I feel like I've just destroyed every robot in that direction, I turn around, kill some more, then I turn back around, and there's still, like, you know, it's as if I haven't done anything.
Oh God! Jeez, only took 3 goddamn things. 3 goddamn thermites. Which that goes to show you how much damage,
Yeah.
or how much health it has.
Yeah. I'll admit one of the big things with the thing, like, I know that I think that a lot of the idea around old sacrifices propaganda, like a more modern, like, you know, the idea of sacrifice kind of got replaced with prayer, but I think that the traditional sacrifice, it was something that was meant something to you, right? What I would often do, out of my own thing, is that my sacrifice would be a donation to charity, right? An amount that I would feel, right? You know, it's like a thing of, like, you know, it's Megan. There was one time I donated £100 as a sacrifice, where I was like, okay, like this is enough for it to Svegan, for me to really feel the brunt off, because that's like, you know, that's you know, that is like that's like a new TV or something, right? It's a big, it's something you feel, right? A tangible amount, but it's enough to but it's enough that, you know,
Gives you a kick up the ass.
Yeah.
Gives you a kick up the ass that you're like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that.
I'm gonna do it. It's worth doing. You know, and it's something you should really believe in, right? Like, I mean, if you're gonna make a sacrifice, that's kind of what it would be.
Yeah, that.
It's like, and it is. I think it's these ancient techniques of just like, okay, you're gonna give it all you got. You're gonna take it seriously. You're gonna walk the fuck in, basically.
Yeah.
And you're kind of gonna go with the idea that you've kind of given something to the universe that can be exchanged.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's like, as important, but it's still that helps psychologically with the thinking.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna give myself to this cause or goal or idea. I'm not saying you sacrifice yourself for like these things for something vague, like or something too specific. It's only be a bit of both.
Yeah.
Because you can't be like, I'm gonna give £100 so that I don't know, I get the new spin on this gacha game. Like,
Yeah.
something of some value, some meaning, something that you believe in.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll admit that I do also have a thing of like I genuinely find that if you do have something like that, and one of your big things is sort of a you know is greed. One of your main motivators is greed. Then generally stuff like sacrifice stops working. I don't actually have any reason to any. I don't actually know why.
No, I'd say it's pretty negative. It's like, first of all, it can't work
Mm-hmm.
because you're trying to give something up to get something that's physically like being like, oh, I'm gonna have a rich life or something like that. Like maybe it's something a bit more tangible. Like I want to get a job that I don't hate. I want to have a life. I want to have a son. I want to have a family. I want to like the traditional things that people would
Yeah.
give themselves for. You know, being like, I'm gonna give myself for money. It's like fairly like.
Yeah, you pretty much learned the hard way that the gods listen when you pray for a son and a wife.
If you want to ask the gods for more responsibility, they're always happy to oblige. That's what I've learned. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Don't worry, Smeagol. We'll Smeagol, hold until you do.
There's so many things I'm just trying to. Oh my god! Just run through that little hole.
I'm at least glad that the fanatics are easy to kill. Like, Smeagol, I'm so used to them releasing a new enemy and it being a Smeagol bullet sponge.
Oh, found the super samples.
As soon as these guys are gone, I'm bringing out the breaching hammer. Like, as soon as we got Smeagol, we don't have to worry about our death count again. They really do move in herds.
I need to take that out.
It's nice going back to streaming this. It's like, it's odd with all the new information. It's like, I am playing on autopilot a bit, but it's actually still quite fun. It's nice to be chatting again, just like, while on the stream. It's like I do really love it. Like, it's one of the reasons why I was like, I need to just start streaming again. I like working on a lot of what I do. Is like I like working on stuff like. I feel like I'm building towards something whenever I'm making stuff like stuff for my streaming stuff. Like, one of the things I am doing is a little game project for it, but I kept losing my work files on it, but it's one of those things I still enjoy doing it. When making my model, drawing it, it's like I'm frustrated because I don't know how colours work. I'm colourblind enough that it's like I legitimately quite a lot of the time cannot understand what the colour difference is, or if it looks wrong, or if it looks like it's natural light when it's actually looking more like unnatural light and stuff like that. That really confuses me, and a lot of the time, like, Scotland Man's the person who taught me how to draw, right? And I swear it's like, a lot of the lessons he's taught me, I feel like I've forgotten. So again, colour theory is just that one that I don't know if I'll ever be able to remember. But even that, the frustration of this doesn't look right, and I don't know how to make it look right, just like, it's still fun. It's all very fun to me, Really, no, it's a recoil. So I was like, did he just drop a leveler? Oh, I can just let me just nope, that was that. I've got emotes, and you do that, and do a hug, and do the lockstep. I'll just Smeagol, do the lockstep a bit while I'm here.
Like, you're over there having what seems to be like a blast. I'm fighting for my life. I just have to crawl basically the whole way through that city
Yeah.
just to get to a goddamn two things to blow up. I'm being shot at constantly. I have no stims. I have no grenades. There's guys with chainsaws after me.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not making it. I got shot in the chest. I'm bleeding out.
Yeah. Oh well. No diver left behind.
I didn't get the super samples, I'm afraid, but
Hmm.
it is what it is.
We warned there's a radical right next to the entrance. Nice. Let's leave my little GG here. It's nice that the democracy officers also now calling them the cyborgs.
I think that it's still the automatons. I think the cyborgs are just
They're special
like
enemies.
yeah, like the incendiary core stuff. But yeah, things are looking up for us.
They
Like-
honestly are.
We got a nice piece of land. We're gonna have a little check out of that. Little one's doing well. He's developing. Soon he'll be going to nursery. Start getting that on the go. I'll get more time back to myself. I'm actually doing stuff as well. Like I'm working on assets with a guy for basically making like kind of mods and stuff. So I get paid for that, which is quite nice.
Hmm.
You know, it's gonna tick it over. We're developing plans for.
Yeah, things genuinely look on the up for us both. Like, 100% accuracy.
191 kills.
Yeah, you killed almost double for what I killed.
I felt like I was. I was fighting through hordes of enemies. I mean, I was. Literally was.
Yeah.
サイバースタンなんとも醜い惑星ですね
Yeah.
自由というイメージチェンジをしてあげましょうヘルダイバー
Yeah. Just thinking, it's odd. I feel like it's really early to set foot on cyberstan. Like, not from a thing of like, oh, we're not prepared, but Smeggin, like, the game's 2 years old, right? And like, we can't be near end of development, like, or anywhere close to that. And Cyberstan is the only planet that is a proper capital, right? You're expecting the
They're just gonna move their capital.
yeah.
Like, I think what we're seeing right now is basically not quite the completion of the automata, but like a bit more than being rounded out. Like the bugs are the most rounded out. I think. Like right now, the bugs have the most in terms of like all the things. You got the high worlds and all that kind of stuff. This is like the bots equivalent, I think. They also now have three thingies, three factions as well, similar to the bugs. And then I think basically start hopefully just getting the Illuminate finished. I think Lynching is done.
友軍デストロイヤーが船体を離脱
The cyborg's dream of electric. Got to get your Blade Runner reference in.
Just seeing the lasers as you warp into Cyberstan, man.
Yeah.
友軍デストロイヤーの座標を受信
Like
友軍デストロイヤーが戦隊に参加
the bug world from the original game and the home world of the Squiff don't actually try and actually show up on the original on the new map. I believe they showed up on the original, but it's generally accepted that they're out of the galaxy now.
Yeah, honestly, with the bugs and the Illuminate, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, the Illuminate are kind of, like, very much undernumbered. They're working on something, so they're undernumbered.
Yep.
We're
fairly
whereas,
sure.
like, the bugs can just build wherever they are, you know? So they have. They've got the glue.
Yeah. It's one of the things of, like, once we have fought them off, and once those two planets have shown themselves on the map again, what happens? You know, well, where does the game go from here? You know, will we like the only ones that we beat out of the galaxy were the automatons, and now they're back. Will we do that with the rest of them?
Maybe. I think we're going to use the star piece for a few things.
I think we are. I've mentioned before, I'm not actually too keen on the star of the piece. Like, I feel like we really should be liberating planets, not blowing them up. But, you know, who am I to question democracy? It was voted on, so it must be the correct thing to do.
Exactly. You saw what was happening down there.
I know strategically it was, at least. Smeggin, the Illuminate would have hacked anyway. Not Illuminate. Automatons.
Yes.
But it does look nice to be like cyberstan searching for active SOS beacons. So we are saving the homies trapped on cyberstan, you know.
ヘリポット
We're going to help you, funky DJ man. Okay, what we're doing. Okay. Sidewalk reduction. I might actually go for a quicker dude. I think that might be better.
Right. I'm gonna keep bringing what I have been bringing. I'll probably bring the nade launcher. So I will admit that when I was coming home, I was like, you know, I was listening to a whole bunch of Smeggin Paranoid by Black Sabbath, as well as Smeggin Fortunate Son. It's like Smeggin it's like Smeggin hyping myself up for when we drop on Smeggin Cyberstan. Like, I remember the creek. I fought on it all those years ago.
We got the cape. Oh god, this guy's out in the middle of nowhere. Get in the tunnel. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I thought the tunnel was blocked.
Oh.
Back to me.
Yeah. I'm just going to restart my Twitch thing because I'm like, I don't actually think Twitch is working. Still not working. Yeah, it's like I'm considering doing a lot more on Twitch. Out of a thing of like, I really like Guitar Hero, but there's no way I'm playing Guitar Hero on YouTube without getting like swinging.
Copyright struck.
Yeah, I'm gonna get copyright struck. And although I don't usually care about that, like I played with the radio on DMZ quite a lot. But Smeggin, like I'm fairly sure once you're demonetized, they don't actually recommend you very often to other people, and it's like I'm at the mercy of the algorithm. And although like I know how to manipulate the algorithm, I don't have the I'm not very good at producing the things that I would be able to do it with. It's like I need some more drawings done, or I need to get better at memery. You know, like two things of like I may have been there when meme magic was created, but I am not a meme mancer myself. It doesn't help that a lot of my humour can be referential at times. Oh crap. Oh. Smegin, muscle dudes, Smegin running at me. Smegin can be quite, oh god, where are you? He's not the only one there. Smegin, oh come on. Sticky, just Smegin. There we go. Yeah, the Twitch site is having problems.
Place of interest.
No, something dead hulks making it really hard to climb over the bodies. That wasn't what I was doing. Destroy buildings in the mega factory. What buildings? Whatever.
Oh, just blowing up things, so like their bases.
Yeah.
That's a secondary objective.
Okay, the laser destroyed the tower. Oh god. Did the laser do nothing? Do I get a hell bomb to do this with? At least? Maybe? Or is this just a general one, like, Oh, there's another detector tower. Detector tower. Like, I had 2 hours sleep yesterday, but I've caught up with my sleep. I shouldn't be, my brain should be working now. Oh god, I've got 2 of the muscly dudes. Okay, I'm at least glad the trident is like the trident really wrecks the muscly dudes. Yeah, I think the muscly dudes are oh crap. they're the response to the issue that a lot of people have had of Smeg, and it's like the automatons are very well armoured, so it's like the muscly dudes are one of the unarmoured but fast dudes that really mess up our builds, or at least they're meant to, except for the fact that I've not been... Ah. Crap. I'm still flammable. I'm far away from everything. There's a whole bunch of look over there. Nope. Okay, go the other way. Look over there. Nope. Go the other way again. I'm running out of directions. Oh, right, that's what this is, right? Did that kill it? Holy smeg, I killed it.
Better get the hydrogen pipeline done. Don't even know what killed me there. I just blew up.
Oh, that's why I'm getting shot by a shotgun. I'm like, I'm being shot by a shotgun. Why am I not on fire? What the smeg was that?
It was an angry Spanish guy.
Okay.
Help me, I'm getting just pummeled by the muscly man.
I was about to say, well, I couldn't save you, but I saved that guy, and then he died. Have I been going this far without a swinging shield generator? You know what this trident could do with? A safe function. Oh, very, no. Oh, for snake's sake. Yeah.
I destroy this thing.
I don't know if that was me or the laser.
Yeah, I'm alarmed.
Oh, good. Yeah, no problem. On trainee one, I'm very happy to see you again. Honestly, it's one of the things of like, it's always a very good day when you're here in chat. Honestly, like, always loved your conversations and input. Hope to see you in the next hope to see you in the next stream. Which
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Look me,
Run
no
into
stem.
Yep.
I got shot in the chest.
Uh,
And it might actually be worth getting that armor. Like, you take less chest damage. You can call me back in when you.
we'll see. This friggin' train don't like range though. How did he not die from that? Whoops.
Son of a bitch.
Just Megan being slightly unresponsive enough to. Okay. Where am I? I'm on top of a mortar thing. Okay. Yeah. Apologies that my VTuber has looks like it's fine. Thingied, due to back problems, I can't actually sit down for that long without a back support, and I'm currently back at home, and well, I'm currently back with parents for Chinese New Year, so I can't actually I don't actually have a seat. I have a little bed that is all of my things. So when I can't put things on the table, they're on the smeg, and they're on a they're on my they're on my chest because I need to lay down because sciatica, man. It is the latest in my ongoing health problems that every VTuber seems to have for some reason. We're not very healthy people. Well, some of us are.
Who called in the goddamn air thingy strikes?
Let me. I think I'm really far away from you.
Someone called it a goddamn artillery strike on a mission.
There we go. That's the exhausting part. Uh, one.
Why is he killing me? It's like my guy just drops dead.
Yeah, it's not just me then.
Yeah, like my guy isn't like taking damage or anything. He's just bleh. Is it like do they have like some kind of like I don't know nerve gas or something horrific like that?
Yeah. You remember yesterday where I was complaining about being hit through the wall. Oh god, the snake.
Exhaust. Come on, I'm so.
Right, okay, where am I? I'm in the other direction, right.
There's two Fox machines on the other side there.
Good luck with that, thank you. Oh, Smeg, we're out of reinforcements, right? Well, time to serious up.
2 seconds.
Right, control valves. I don't know where the valves are yet. What's a control chamber? Oh god. Oh, come on. Smegan, you're seeing me, my brain, Smegan, die in the middle of the stream. Why am I the only one left alive?
A few things are looking pretty dire.
They are pretty dire.
Alright,
Well, the Smeg's a
read it.
control thingy.
What are you looking for?
The control chamber.
Oh, by the thing there. Where the terminal is. It's in there. I would say just you can't do it just yet. It takes like things to do. It
Oh.
takes too long. Let's survive. Just focus on surviving right now. Wait till you get someone else called in. Holy shit, you.
That was such a Smeg. Oh god.
Oh, not done yet. I'll get it. Okay, done. Let's fire up this. Great, we're good.
Okay.
Time
Gravity.
to run.
Do-
Just run.
Nope, that's too much for me.
Are you trying to get that?
Yep.
Okay.
I've got one laser left, so it's worth doing
Okay,
and then
no,
run.
sure. I'll start heading towards extract.
Alright. Oh, it's just a one.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the Vox machines.
Vox machines?
They have very fast lasers, like yellow shooting lasers. One just dodged me and I barely even like I blinked and I miss it. That's what's been randomly killing us. You did it though. Good job.
I don't know what I was doing. what am I doing? I think I was trying to escape and failing horribly. Hmm.
I brought a goddamn breaching hammer. That's very.
To be fair, like if it weren't for us being limited on lives, I would too. Oh, now my Smeggin Twitch is working. I think it needed to be failed for enough time for it to actually realise it wasn't working. I keep like instinctually closing my phone despite the fact it's the thing I'm using to chat.
Okay, whatever the fuck killed me there. Like I like gravitated to the fucking side of a building and died of impact.
Yeah, I keep getting that as well. I don't know if it's a new stability thing.
I think it's up to you now. Go.
Wee.
My god. Fucking rip. You basically got executed. You knocked over and executed.
Yeah.
We completed the mission though.
Yeah. They really are actually spewing out propaganda.
That's kind of awesome though.
Yeah.
I wanted more of that.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
if you're gonna do the whole socialist, communist kind of robots, they should have like big, like speakers, like the communist Chinese,
Yeah.
like all the propaganda towers everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know if you've
Blast
seen it. Yeah.
communist music or something.
To be fair, like if you looked at the Smeggin, not the trailer, what was it, Smeggin, like there was some of the things, the videos that they were popping out before the thing, right? I think that there was one. No, it wasn't the videos. It was the Discord message. The Discord messages that they were giving out were verbatim the messages sent by the Viet Cong that they put out in the middle of the jungle during the Vietnam War. By Hannah and stuff like that, of just basically a woman saying it's like, you know, your leaders don't care about you. You're not winning this war. You know, it's like they will drop napalm on us, on you, just like us. You know.
And the United States military responded by proving them correct.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of jaded soldiers that were like, you know, fuck this war.
Yeah. Exactly. I like it. I like that they chose Vietnam for that as well. It's like, you know, so making the Vietnam style things of like, you know, it's not too late to defect. You know, so leave a sinking ship. You know. It is like, it's, you know, swinging. I like that their tanks are now just blasting propaganda. Albeit, I wish I could understand it. The little robot-y filter they got over it makes it a little bit too hard for me to understand.
Yeah. We almost got the iron sight from the training.
Nice. Yeah, 21. Yeah, need to be level 23 for it. 2 levels off. Yeah, that honestly unfortunately I wasn't streaming during it, but the trade came out a week ago maybe, and I already almost have it fully leveled. This thing is OP. Like, I love it. I love it. It's like, I don't think you'd ever give me a Smeg an energy weapon I liked, but holy Smeg. Motto.
Genuinely find the democracy. God, what is it? Kill. That's the major order. Kill 700 million automatons and cybers.
Nice. I think we
We're
can do
almost
that.
there. 50%. Basically.
Speaking, killing automatons is our speciality. When we fought at the creek, one of the propaganda messages was, remember that more of us died at the creek than you. And I'm just like, that's a fact I'm very proud of, and I contributed to. Like, there's one thing that I'm good at, is spilling oil.
Do the cyborgs bleed? Right, I don't think this guy's doing much. Go find more guys to help.
What's helping our homie?
I wonder how things are going on Mike's side. Like,
Yeah. This is quite the time to introduce somebody to Helldivers. I know that there are a lot of people who got their start during the Battle of Super Earth, which, you know, that was also something, but still.
友軍デストロイヤーの座標を受信。ミッションの座標をセット。ヘルポット。
Triceracop and Big Retro Gamer.
I think I've helped these guys before.
I do recognise Triceracop. I'll bring the grenade launcher again. I keep not actually bringing down any of my things, my stratagems for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't been. Like, they're useful. They're swinging the thing that make it swing impossible, but still. So I keep, I only realise like halfway through the game, it's like, oh wait a minute, I didn't bring down my shield, and I've been running around for half an hour without it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not landing the lava.
So I got out of the pod, died instantly.
I can't say anything. I did that exact thing just a few minutes ago. Swinging disadvantage if bringing the grenade launcher. I can't shoot down the swinging gunships. It's like the quasar cannon is too bad against the little things. The swinging quasar cannon's too bad against the little things. Grenade launcher, well, good against everything. Doesn't have the range to deal with a swinging gunship, and the commando, although good against everything, needs to constantly be called down, and I keep forgetting to. And also only has 4 shots at a time, so when I get to that point where there is a gunship I need to shoot down, I generally don't have enough commando. Oh, statues within the Mega Factory.
Erase terrorist memorials.
Nice.
Yeah, I see one.
Yeah. I really like the automaton statues. Don't kill me, democracy officer. But it's the thing of like, it's the Soviet style thing that they have where it's friggin'
I quite like the Soviet style things.
yeah.
Like there's a real practicality to it. Like obviously that was like a lot of the design kind of based on that.
Yeah. God. No, I got to have this. There we go. Advantage of the grenade launcher. I can launch grenade into big factory, which is something I couldn't do with my old machine gun. Albeit I do miss my machine gun. I used to play with exclusively the heavy machine gun, but they nerfed the armor that I used for the machine gun. And it's like, yeah, it wasn't the main reason I used that armor, but Svegan 150% melee damage. That's why I did it. I like having that. I like yelling Svegan for democracy and then charging in with bayonet. That's entirely my vibe. So I'm just hearing Mega Mean bit crunched in the distance.
Yeah, I took out the airship factory and the thingy factory, the jammer.
Nice. Yeah. So the cyborgs are now specifically terrorists.
I think I just die hard now.
What does this mean? Because we decoded their language as part of the ARG. It's one of those things of like, looking at it being done. But I didn't know by the time that I found out it was a thing, it'd already been done. But, it's like, I've worked on decoding languages before. So it's like, the fact that like afterwards I found out, oh yeah, it's just a number cipher. It's the code was 12345, and before thinking, I looked at the little posters that they gave out, and it's like, oh, that's the clue. All we need to do is line up these to the English language, and we'll be able to decode it pretty easily. But by the time that I figured that out, someone had already done it. Like, someone had already done it and solved the code. So it'll be another time where I get my time in the sun having decoded a cipher like that. It's one of those odd things. I know a lot of people who are very good at solving puzzles and stuff. So I'm personally a kind of person who does does a lot of escape rooms, and I'm good friends with a lot of hackers as well. I say a lot of hackers. I think I know 2 hackers, but yeah, and they're white hat. They're not hackers. So once again, it's the advantage of there being an ethical hacking course at the university that we went to. This is despite the fact I only ever made friends with 2 other programmers. I played a tabletop RPG with those guys recently, actually, just this Sunday.
Those buildings are cool.
They are. I really like these. That's making ones with the flags and everything. It's actually really cool to see it. To see the flags fully embellished. And it's like we've only ever seen them as like small banners. That's true.
Yeah. It is nice to sort of see it.
Yeah. It's like we're actually we're on a properly socialist world. It's not just the smegging a forest in the middle of nowhere. That speaks binary. It's like, oh no, this is the homeland of binary.
Yeah.
Thing. It's not the trees, it's the streets that are speaking binary.
Just buy stuff.
This is not a good position to be in. Trying my best not to accidentally kill Triceracop. Ah, Smink, I don't have the ammo to do this.
Something. Share the ammo, comrade. Something.
Another tonk. Big tonk. I can't remember what those are called either. It was one of the things that I'm sure that we'll eventually give the big tonks a nickname, like we usually do. It's like Scotland man has a habit of even if things have a name. Scotland in a game, Scotland man will often give them new names.
It's because they deserve it. Plus, that's also like the way I see it. That's very much, it's like Charles or any of the Kraut or anything like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's a very great thing to do.
Yeah, it is honestly. Thing is, you've been doing it longer than most people. Like you confused everybody by referring to things in Halo completely differently, and I think that I know that was a friend of yours who started that, but you very much kept it.
What was it again? I'm just trying to remember.
I think it was for some of like the flying enemies or something like that. You had a different name for them.
Yeah, the drones. I called them bees.
Yeah.
Bloody were hellish.
Yeah. Oh, sninging. I always run out of grenades at the worst time. They saw me, so they closed the door.
Wait, they actually shut the door on you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like they left the door open for so long. Nah, that was me. I was out of ammo anyway.
That gun.
Okay. I don't know if there's anything left over there, so I'm just going to run out of the city and hit the thing just below extract. Because there's a huge doorway here. Oh, that's what those things on the map are. Like the little... They actually mark the exits on the map. And they also mark when they've closed.
Yeah, they mark some of the ones that are open are just what do you call them? Tunnels.
Oh, definitely not going that way. Oh god, maybe not. Even do. I thought they were
I like
speaking
how you-
English. Yeah,
Oh yeah, they do speak English.
yeah. Actually, that might be why I don't understand them, because I've got it set to Japanese.
Oh.
Because it's not coming up in the subtitles either. So.
Gosh, these building like actual things are designed like actual things, like actual like fortifications where like they loop around themselves, running out very easily.
Yeah, that. Honestly, that's one of the big things I like about this game. It's like, oh, you're seeing how actual fortifications are smeggen are made and they work. You know, it's the thing. If like it makes it harder to just it's like it's the actual practicality of why they're designed this way. It's also why I prefer fighting the automatons because they feel the most human out of all the factions. It's like, oh wow, this feels like you're fighting an opposing force. I still think that the tanks are calling me Helldiver scum, so they might actually still be speaking English. Yeah, these tanks, they look strong, they're not.
You say that that took a leveler and a solo silo to kill that. The one that I blew up in front of you.
Yeah. Look, if you run under them, they're smegging like a little thing that you can shoot as well. It's like they've got
Oh,
their
okay.
yeah, they look strong. They've got a lot of weaknesses, and you can legitimately attack them with a light penetration thing. And it's like, okay, you've got to destroy multiple of them to go down. But once you realise that, it's like they're not actually the smegging scary behemoths that they look like they are.
Okay.
They really not get that down. Why won't you die? Smegheads, they shut the door on me again. Right, whatever, I'll just go and blow the Smeggin doors down. Ah! Smeggin machine gun right in front of me.
Coming to help.
I'm just a regular guy too.
Oh shoot. I don't know, I didn't feel like I was getting the weak spots. It just I feel like it just rolled away and killed me. I think we're leaving.
I think we should. Crap, I didn't get onto the shield in time. Awareness? Crap. There we go. Okay. What is looking at this?
57 kills.
Holy
I'll
smeg.
take that.
Now, swinging between darts happening. Ouch.
Oh, watch out! Those things are pretty scary long range.
Hmm. Ah, yeah, okay, that's the formatting thing. Hello, RCL boo. Oh. Oops, crap. I pop in a Google Translate, but I'm Helldivers is a game where it's like you've got to friggin' hold off for long enough to have a break. Sometimes, you know. So I can't get away with alt tabbing in the middle of a game to just quickly do something unless it's to like check the time. Don't know why I'm not aiming for the head with these Smegan radicals. I should do. They're not.
Oh,
that,
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you shoot them, they shoot their mask off. You just literally instantly cap them in the head.
Is that? Well. Oh god. Oh
I
god.
I believe.
Well, that was caught on stream as well.
Like, right, I knew I was probably gonna die just 'cause, but slay bots, right? Kill these filthy tin skins.
It's fine, perfect mission, yeah. Nice. Minus losing 2 Helldivers.
It happens.
Well, these 2 missions are good missions. It's a Blitz and a Strike and Eradicate. Eradicates are very good because they also help very much with the Major Order. 1
Yeah,
squad
they do.
impact.
Oof. Fucking oof.
I think I need to do my vote. I'm going to vote to keep the Smegan thing on cyberstan. If we can. I know a lot of people are going to want to blow up a planet, but Smegan. Once again, it's like
We're gonna blow up cyberstan. That's what we're gonna blow up.
I have a feeling that one day we will genuinely blow up cyberstan. But
We won't be taking it.
yeah, I want to take it. Smegan. Oh, I can't vote to put it on cyberstan, right? Okay. I'm voting to at least to not blow up Merak.
See, I'm almost tempted just because of the factories they've got there.
Yeah. Once again, it's just I really don't like that our in our opportune moments, the people want to blow up these planets. So I'm here to spread democracy, not just destroy its enemies. You know.
Same thing.
Buenas.
ヘルポット発射手順開始
just double check, is my OBS picking everything up? Yep. Okay. Where am I? Okay, I'm in the middle of this bit. I'll just do. Oh crap! Yeah. Smeghead. I only just put that down. Come on, let's not be done with it. Let's not walk right into Smeg the line of fire. Yeah, look at that. We absolutely annihilated that tank. And they've downed all my turrets, but oh god. Ah. Swinging, I thought I was out of range, but no, the swinging Hulk just whacked me in the face. He just slapped me with his saw. Ouch.
Landed on my own grenade. Ragdolled and it stuck to my arm and killed me.
Ah, Smeghead! The Smeggin radical just Smeggin ran inside the shield just enough to have the shield, the explosion hit me. No, that was done with me. I shouldn't have done that. I was one shot from something. And I landed on that tank and it didn't kill it. I thought it was dead when I landed on it, but no. I'm certainly dying a lot more often than I used to than when thingy. Smeg it. Sorry.
I had a tiny rock that killed me there. I shot at the fucking machine blocks, and there was a slight amount of just sway from the explosion, which caused my guy to just gyrate a bit, which caused the laser to just graze by like a centimeter around me, which meant that the missile I shot landed right next to me as opposed to the enemy. Something, not a tragedy, it's a comedy.
Alright. For this next mission, my feature model will be going down because my back's hurting again. So, just I hope you enjoy looking at my future model looking like it's asleep. But this is a health issue, and I haven't built a, because this isn't my house anymore. If I've not built a smeging rig to adapt. Yeah, because if I put a little magnetic thing that I can put my a little camera to view me, it'll
My back. I think I got killed with all yous combined.
Admittedly, like usually I do really well, but Smegin, like my towers got destroyed within like the first minute of Smegin joining.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just like, bloop, 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 gone. No, land inside the location. It's gonna be hell either way. No.
Honestly, what I think is best here is grenade launcher. Grenade launchers on blitz missions. I think Smegin commando on main missions. I think that's a good way of doing this. I'm just wondering, how does this work? Will this actually do anything? I know it's an experimental feature, but it doesn't actually seem to be coming up with any kind of thing. Nope. Oh well. Okay. Okay, there's two things there, but there's... Okay, our thing is... exfil is outside the walls. I'm going to go to the right to get into the walls.
I'm gonna blow a hole in this one.
You got anything that can blow a hole in the gate?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Because I believe my thermite and my ultimatum didn't last time, so I don't know how you do it.
Ultimatum does. I just ultimatum.
Oh, okay.
You got to sort of direct hit that.
Okay. Oh, I thought he was dead. Turns out he wasn't. Luckily, I can make his little friend dead. Come on. What was killing me? There's nothing behind me. Oh. Good. How did you know I was going to step there? Either way, don't really matter. We've done a main objective and we just keep running. Wow.
Okay, game. That activated dead quick.
I've played enough Toho, I know how to dodge these bullets. It's fine trying to put me in a cage. You can't cage me. Ah, it's a gunship that's shooting at me, right, okay. Yeah, once again, I've not brought something that can deal with a gunship.
My thing to deal with gunships, run like absolute suicide charge at factory.
Yeah. I have to find its factory first, though, that's the thing. You know how it can be, sometimes there's like two. Luckily, there is one thing I have that can deal with gunships. It's just very bad at it. And in the streets it'll be worse. It's not even swinging, seeing the things. Guess I'm running. It's not worth it, just keep running it. Come on, there we go. Go, machine gun. Shoot down that gunship.
Jeez Louise, that was close. Son of a bitch. What happened again? Threw a grenade. Got stuck to me. I feel I was doing okay over here. Came over just on the towards it. Everyone.
Once I throw grenades at me, I'll throw grenades back. What's the system access port? What does that look like?
There. Can you call me in? I see it.
Of course. Ah. Oh, whoops. A lot of this game is just finding weaknesses in the opponents, right? And then once you've got them, they're pretty, like, they're never easy to take down, but you can do it. And that's what really makes this game, I think, sometimes. The reason why the bots are the most fun. It's like, Svegan, the bots aren't easy by any means, right? But, like, they're really hard if you don't know how to fight them. And then when you do know how to fight them, you feel so much stronger, It's like, they genuinely feel like a challenge because of that,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like there are little problems we had with the Illuminate where they were like, they were just sponges. And that didn't feel like a challenge, even though it was harder. It was less fun of a challenge. The automatons are just perfectly designed, in my opinion. Like these new guys, they also feel perfectly designed because they're like they cover a weakness that swinging. If it weren't for the fact that they've just released the trident, I would definitely have fallen into that weakness. I would have been swinging struggling against some of these radicals, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got to always do my best not to shoot the person in front, running in front of me.
Call me in quick, as fast as you can. Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Thank you, whoever did. No.
Oh,
It was
good.
someone slammed
Someone else
out.
got you. Oh,
Yeah.
like my swinging. I didn't fat finger the button, but I mispressed. Cool. That's I took down the tank with the ultimatum swinging. Once again, you weaken it
Oh.
enough. Ouch. Swinging radical roundhouse kicking me in the face.
Wait, we didn't get the statue one?
Huh.
Oh, there's 2 statues at the very top there. That's some BS.
We don't really have the time, unfortunately.
We don't. Fucking cyborg trying to book it again.
Cyborg wants to leave Cyberstan. I don't blame him.
See, I feel we could have just debated this. I love those images of just like, what's his face? Indiana Jones, he's fucking ass. Like, you should have debated them peacefully. In the marketplace of ideas.
Oh wow, they've got their own cities. Swinging, it's like that. That city was called Autonomy, huh?
Yeah, that's why we're landing on top. The other one's Solidarat. There's 7 in total.
Wow, okay. Speg, they have the same amount of super cities as we do, huh? Speg, because it's like remembering. Yeah.
I don't think all of ours are rebuilt yet.
Oh no, ours aren't. Wow, I got the most shots fired for once. I don't know why, but I think all of us were using energy weapons.
Yeah, we were.
Vlog Cyberstan. This is nice. It's Svegen, just the Svegen. It's just, I'm going in with my old armor as a little remember me automatons.
Yeah.
Don't remember what gun I used to use back then, but I should probably look at my old VODs to see. I probably won't go straight back to using those old guns because, saying whatever. I feel like once they've released the upgrade ability, like stuff, it was really good.
Yeah.
This is what kind of mission? Sabotage.
Oh, it's sabotage.
Right, okay. In that case, it is commando time.
I'm gonna bring the exploding craw. No, we're bringing the eruptor. Might regret this. We'll see.
I would like one of the things I've been considering doing, with when we stream, well, when I stream at least, right? I've like like it's going to be mostly a thing of to do on my own, because it's like occasionally I get a bit of dead air, and it's like it's not good to have dead air. It's not fun on my side because it feels embarrassing, right? We don't usually have it when we play cooperative games though, and so it's like I've got a little conversation randomizer that I think I might start using just to be like, okay, this is some random thing to discuss. And so I think it would work because in my test thing I got a little thing. But the conversation that came up was, what is a food that looks disgusting but actually tastes great? It's like, yeah, okay.
Looks disgusting, tastes great. Stovies.
Yeah, I'll give you stovies. Stovies are amazing compared to how they look. Right, that's one of those things that people will look at British food and go, that looks disgusting, when it's probably one of the best things they'll ever have.
It's like the final boss of white people.
It's
where like here's the thing, it's like just potato, beef, just and onions just stewed for ages. But it's really filling and it's great on a cold day. Like I love it. I've got a special place in my heart for it.
I do too. Like it's one of the first things I learned to make at school. First proper meals, and it's like, wow, this is legitimately something. Like, and they taught us it to us. It's like, this is something you can make with literally leftovers, right? And it's delicious, right? It's fucking absolutely brilliant.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what my grandparents would do. They would use leftover mince for theirs. Like, they'd make mince and tatties, and then the mince you'd use it to make that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious and it's filling. It's very much if you need something hot, the best thing for it.
Oh yeah.
It's a good camping food. Looks terrible. Like it looks like a pink slime, like mush.
Yeah.
Which it kind of is.
That's the thing.
It's just like mush, but it's tasty. And you know what's even better with it? A bit of sauce, which I love. I love having that with mine.
What sauce?
Bit of brown sauce, stirring a bit of brown.
Yeah, we never had it with brown sauce. Like, I've not tried it with brown sauce. Brown sauce is, for context, this is a cultural thing. I'm from the west coast of Scotland. Scotland man's from the east coast of Scotland. So he has brown sauce on a lot of things that I would never think to have brown sauce on. Like, I can...
Yeah, wraps, chips, fish and chips.
Yeah.
Finger... Basically anything that you could slap on. Or stews as well, like even like a meat broth. It's quite nice to have a little bit in there. You don't add a lot. A teeny bit.
What the smeg was that? Was that a mine? I don't. If that was a mine, that was the only mine in that entire smegging area. Huh. But yeah, there's a lot of things. It's like on the East Coast they have it with practically everything. Whereas like for me, it's like smegging brown sauce is one of those things. Of, like, I can understand having it on a wrap, not a wrap. A bap, a sort of a roll. It's absolutely delicious on a sausage roll. I'll 100% say that, right? But culturally, just smegging, it's a much bigger thing on the East Coast than the West. Like they have it in their fish and chips, whereas to me it's like I've tried Edinburgh style chippy sauce. chippy sauce is brilliant, right? Where they water brown sauce down with a little bit of vinegar, right? And
Yeah.
it becomes a gravy almost, but it's a smegging, it's a sauce, it's
Tangy.
a tangy gravy, which it's absolutely brilliant. Like I 100% recommend if anybody ever goes to Edinburgh, so you can get fish and chips and get it with chippy sauce. It's brilliant. We are a bit more boring. We go for salt and vinegar, but salt and vinegar on a fish and chips, just smegging, is brilliant anyway. Like smegging.
That's all it needs.
Yeah,
you know?
it is. Straight up.
Honestly, a lot of British food is like that doesn't look great, but it's the climate.
Yeah.
If you're cold and you're hungry and it's windy, it's perfect. British food very much is climate based.
Yeah.
Um,
It's one of the
it's
things.
also like it's very tangy, which it doesn't get a lot of. It is. There's lots of vinegar flavors and meat flavors
Yeah.
in it,
I was going to say, it's
which
because
is annoying. Like Japanese get a total pass because they're like, oh yeah, they're known for their use of vinegars and their umami flavors, but when British do it, it's like, oh, it's just disgusting. Like we don't
Yeah.
get the benefit of the doubt.
yeah. That's actually what
We share a lot of things in common with the Japanese, by the way.
yes, we do a
Think
lot
about
of things. Like,
You have a tea drinking culture, check. Politeness based culture, check. Very, very resistant to change, check. Naval kind of like background, check. Imperial background, we did a lot of genocides, check.
I would disagree with naval background. I would not give that to the Japanese. Like, not
I would have
remember the Imaging War where Smeg, they got absolutely wrecked, but that's most of their history. They have had an inferior navy to the people around them.
Here's the thing: we got wrecked several times at Star Wars. They wrecked the Russian Navy. They wrecked the Chinese Navy.
They wrecked the Chinese navy due to corruption.
They didn't have anything
Like, Smegan, by all means, the Chinese should have absolutely wrecked them, but some guy, Smegan, decided to take the Smegan explosive charges out of the ships and sell it on for money. Right, Smegan. And that's a common problem in Chinese history, I'll say that, Smegan. Once again, like, but, yeah, Smegan, there was a brief moment where they actually, were modernising their navy, and even then, I wouldn't give them that. Smegan, they were still.
They built the largest battleship ever.
They did, and it was already out of date.
Yeah, I know, but of course it is. Like that's like the grand finale, so to speak.
I would admit.
I would say they did quite well against the Americans. Shouldn't have.
I will say, this is not a good conversation for me to have because I do have a genuine bias against the Japanese Navy of World War II. I have a general bias against Japan of World War II. But
I would say like this imperial background where they, for some reason, still have this attitude that they were kind of doing the right thing. And the people who they did the right thing to really disagree.
Very strongly.
Yeah, very, very strongly. And they've just not dealt with that.
Yes.
Which I do think that we do share in common.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would definitely say it's like, as nations with imperial background.
They've got their comfort women, we've got like enslaving the Aborigines and Jamaica.
I was going to say
triangle slave trade. Which another thing to also consider is that, like, obviously these things, yeah, they're bad, but they're not like the British citizens' fault.
No.
At least for the time, because it was an aristocracy, which is similar to the Japanese. However, I definitely think it's something if nationalists don't address, it looks bad.
I was going to say it's like the issue is that everybody in Britain agrees we don't actually go over this a lot. Like, even in Scotland, we have a little bit of a problem where we separate ourselves a little bit too much from Britain when it comes to the imperialism. Despite the fact that we were just as British as the British when we were, just as British as the English when we were a colonial empire. Like, we profited off them more, arguably.
The thing I don't like, though, is the use of the word we. Yeah. Like, because it implies that, like, guilty for the crimes of frankly an aristocratic elite that got rich off of the suffering of millions of people.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not like any of that money filtered down to the public. Like, people can argue that, but like, oh, there's a couple of nice streets you've got. It's like, yeah, they're for the rich.
Yeah.
They were for the rich then, and they're kind of still for the rich now. Like, you've got still vast sums of wealth that are had. Like, most of the land, 90% of the English land is percent of the people. We still have an aristocracy. People forget that.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's making the Duke of Hamilton.
Yeah.
It's making
The British
still owns.
we have an aristocracy.
Yeah. It's like, it's making they still.
We like to think we're a fucking democracy, but we're not. Half of our
We are.
legislation. No, we're not. Half our legislation is literally can be stopped by literally people with hats born into their position. Not just the Queen, House of Lords too.
I was going to
And
say.
then it's like we're not a good democracy.
Our democracy is built on the balance between those powers, right? Like, I will
I
say.
would say that with the House of Lords is still such a structure. It's like,
the
especially
House of-
that it's over majority conservative, so it never kind of does what the British people want. It stands in the way of things.
I would completely disagree because considering how much it stood in the way of those incredibly strong budget cuts that were done to like it blocked those so many times, and the Tories were, completely smeging, like, powerless to stop it, right? All it did was delay them. We didn't survive it. There's a reason why smeging, we were in austerity for so long, but smeging, a lot of the worst stuff, the House of Lords did tell them, hey, go back and revise this, it's a bit too much. They did this while, drinking, £3 million of smeging alcohol a day or something, but still, like...
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't like. And also, you look into, they're all aristocracy, they're also bishops, so like they're a specific religion.
Most
Church
of them
of
are
England.
aristocracy. Like, a lot of them are retired politicians.
Yeah, which I still think is bad. That's basically an aristocrat.
It is aristocracy, but it's also ascended aristocracy.
I don't care. Like, people give it a name.
It's one of those things of like, I don't mind. Well, the biggest thing about aristocracy that I oppose is its lack of social mobility. Right, as soon as the more you remove the social mobility from it, the worse it is. Aristocracy is fundamentally just limiting social mobility. Right, right now we have. I think that social mobility problem doesn't just extend to the aristocracy anymore, and that's one of those issues.
Yeah, but the aristocracy are most of the land.
They are. I think that there's a lot of inherited wealth in this country.
They also own huge, like most of it's in Panama.
Yes.
Like that's the thing. We're talking wealth that could literally improve the lives of British people exponentially if it actually looked upon, and it never will be looked upon because they're an aristocracy. Their wealth's untouchable. They put a law through. It's like, hey, we like that divvied up. They'll just reject it. There'll never be a wealth tax in Britain, even if there's a left-wing government, unless there's like a complete tear down of the House of Lords.
That's the thing. That's what this is one of those powers to balance. The people are one aspect of the country that is. In my opinion, the more power you give to the people, the better, right? But the country is not fundamentally built on that. It's not like it has a constitution that is in theory meant to govern govern that idea that we are, in power. Like ours is very much this is the state of affairs. This is how the state of affairs is to adapt. And like in my opinion, removing the aristocracy is only. It doesn't solve a lot of the problems that we have. Apologies for getting very political. Svegan, this is aristocracy never feels political because it feels like it's an old thing talking. But I do genuinely think it's like we do need to.
They have power. They have vast amount. wealth and resources. They have huge stakes in companies. They have legitimate political
Yeah. It's like,
that they can exercise. They also get a massive fucking stipend,
yep, they do.
which is huge. It's ridiculous. It's something like they get 100 grand or something like that. Well, every time they show up, vote or some stupid. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it's substantially more.
I've
It would make the average person significantly.
yeah. One
lot.
problem if it is that
They get like £150 for food a day.
yeah,
Like
yeah. It's like,
they spend £50 million a year on champagne and just the alcohol.
yeah,
Just the champagne, sorry. That
Yeah.
not including anything else.
yeah. Like, once
And the
again,
average person's like struggling to put money and food on the table. I don't know. Yeah, you could say it does act as a counterbalance to I don't know certain things, but would you be correct? It does act as a counterbalance, but a counterbalance to, it's a counterbalance to accountability for like leaders, because like they're always going to side with people who are going to protect their interests, and their interests are money, power, land. Like their interest isn't the people. It never is. If they want it, and what they do want is to go back to a system where they're totally the people in charge, because that's what folk do with their power. They go, I'm just gonna go back to being a goddamn like thingy aristocracy. It'll be like a techno aristocracy, techno feudalism.
you know, one of the odd things with it.
I'm very much like this is the thing as well. Politically, my friend here is you believe in the British system.
Yep.
Somewhat. But I'm the opposite. I'm like I believe in direct democracy. I would like a more Swiss style with a more local function where it's like localism and things like community centres and councils having so much. That's what I would like to see.
Yeah, it's like I would,
Personally.
yeah. It's like our disagreement usually comes down to I actually like the existing system in place, but with reforms to make it devolve it with a little bit more direct democracy. Scotland, man, straight up is pro direct democracy, like, you know, bar none. It's like the people should have the say, bar none. Like, you know, whereas like in my opinion, like, you know, in my opinion, it's the thing of it's my Confucian ideas where you've got to respect the traditions of
Celtic idea as well.
Yeah.
Like Celtic idea of I want folk should have control over the land they were born on.
Yep.
Like, I think folk have a birthright.
I
Like,
do as
the
well,
land
honestly.
Like I think that the ownership of land by foreign entities is the worst thing that's happened to Britain. I think the fact that Saudis and Russians and Americans can own like all of the stuff that our ancestors frankly bloody fought tooth and nail to defend. Like I'm not just talking like Nazis, I'm talking the Danes, the Normans, the English, the Vikings, the goddamn Romans. Like every single time our people have like endured, dealt with hardship, just for them to never truly own the land, and that annoys me. I think that they should get it. Or they're finally.
Oh, also think, yeah, someone's already coming.
We're all. Yeah, that's just my personal plea. I think that I don't know what that looks like, personally. Like it's just something that rubs me the wrong way. I wouldn't be doing the policy for that. I fully agree.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd even go about doing the policy. Maybe like a Singapore style thing, where it's like, okay, you get. Actually, I think a land redistribution probably be the easiest and probably the most effective. Like, sometimes maybe the craziest ideas would work as well. I think we should just start being really insane with our ideas politically. Because like we've tried the whole, we'll increase interest rates by 2.3%, and like the average person stops listening when they hear that jargon, and also it never feels like it actually gets to anyone. It's like, oh yeah, the shareholders and the businessmen have a slightly better time trading stocks. It's like, oh, getting a loan. And it saves them like £1,000, which is great for them because they've got like, the leverage and the economy of scale. But the average person, it's like, oh, it saves them like £100. I think we need to have crazy ideas where it's like we're going to take the top 20 richest people in Britain and just kill them and just divvy up their wealth to the bottom, like all the homeless, and just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Will they all buy alcohol with it and drugs? Or will they change their life? We'll see.
Yeah.
And we do that once every 30 years. That's like a purge.
Yeah. I will say, just because we are on stream to the public, I do not necessarily endorse any of Scotland Man's ideas. Like, none of these are opinions of my own, but I like to listen to the conversation in order to form
Honestly,
my own opinions.
I don't even endorse my own ideas.
I was going to say, it's like Angry Ethan is Angry Scotland Man's a different
It might
person.
be great. It might be the missing thing, you know? Like, oh my gosh, this worked. That's why I'm like, we just need to start doing some crazier ideas. Really rattle that boat. At the very least, that'll wake some folk up. Be like, okay. It's like with the Germany, like Bismarck, where they had like all the socialist revolutions, and to avoid that, it was like, okay, we'll give you a bit of a welfare state, and the average German was doing a bit better, so they didn't feel the need to want to have a revolt. Like,
Yeah.
maybe it'll kickstart that. Where they're okay, it's a person a decent wage.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, they're gonna kick down my door and hang me off of a street lamp.
Yeah. This is the balance.
So
Yeah. This is the balance that I'm usually I'm talking about, or at least feeling, where it's a case if I feel like we should like they needed to balance with us back in the day. Now we majority have the power, and it's still balancing with them, so that they don't use all of their money to completely destroy us, which they want to do. And in my opinion, like, once again, not to get political, but that's what AI is for. Like, you know, they want to remove the power that we have as a people through AI by simply making us obsolete. And they openly do that.
They're going to make the economy obsolete.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how they'll get power, by simply, if they own all that is worth having, that being water and land, believe it or not, out of everything that is the thingy. This is the reason why I bought land, because holy spec that we need water and land. You know, like.
We don't hold a lot of faith in the future of the systems.
Yeah.
Like, I personally think that folk past the whole race thing, like gender identity politics stuff.
Yeah.
They're gonna. It's a tar pit for the public. They get stuck in it. They're too busy whinging about that to deal with the actual problems of our society, which is, well, there's a 1% paedophile elite that eats babies and drinks blood, and also coincidentally controls like almost 90% of the world's wealth.
Yep.
But it's that guy from another country who's, you know, like competing for the same job for you, which, yeah, on a local level you see in your, and it feels like it's not addressed, but on a global scale, like, we're also not ready for it. The average person just cannot conceive of what $1 trillion looks like, which we almost have a trillionaire now. $1 trillion worth, and yeah, I know it's mostly in stock. They're able to then leverage that stock to then get huge amounts of money and also basically do whatever they want. Because if you have a big trillion next to your name, you're going to listen. I mean, the guy was basically de facto put in charge of the government with no oversight to look through so many classified things as an immigrant, because he is one. He's an immigrant. He's from South America. Like, that's a bloody security clearance violation if I've ever heard.
South Africa.
No, yeah, sorry, he's from South Africa.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know a lot.
Yeah.
I think people are too caught up. You got algorithms, you got all these like rage bait that just push you towards these non-issue noise.
Yeah.
Compared to the real problems.
Yeah, that is the
So
issue.
I don't think
it's noise.
fixed. I think things are going to get worse. I think we're going to be more and more priced out to the point where we're kind of going to return to a state of living like the Victorians. Where you're going to have a lot of people who just rent. You're going to have the overwhelming majority of you working like 12-hour days, getting paid basically nothing. I think we're going to also return to like we already are multipolar. I think what we're actually seeing right now is the fragmentation of the because we're starting to run out of things like oil and just resources in general, which is something folk don't want to talk about because it looks on the paper, it looks great. It's like, oh no, we have so many. Like you hear like statistics for the Earth's crust, and it's like, yeah, okay, the easy to access resources that are economically worth it to extract are getting less and less. So a good example is titanium. So most of titanium is actually in paint, car paint to be specific. That can't be recycled unless you're going to have a guy scrape it off with a scraper, every single car, and then collect the dust, and then process that dust with tons of chemicals, which I'm pretty sure includes things like silver and stuff like that, to actually return it to its titanium form. That's way too expensive than what we have right now, which is to dig up more. We're going to run out of that soon. And so the price is going to go from kind of just slowly rising to just like, oh fuck, like this is going to break the economy level. And it's not just that, it's the other things as well. Beach sand. Because we need beach sand for construction. Because it's required for like concrete and stuff. Biggest one is potassium nitrate, which is, half the world's population is dependent. So that's going to spike in price, which is going to cause food spike in price. It's one of the reasons things like Russia is invading Ukraine, because they have huge reserve uranium and basically farmable land.
Yeah.
Because they see it written on the wall. So it's why Greenland is like being eyed up by America. Same.
Yep.
Same with Venezuela, third largest oil reserve. All the chips are now being put in place for everyone to scramble for things. And then once all those resources are in their spheres and scrambled, they're going to go to war, I think. And folk will be too blinded by like blatant nationalism and just like their own problems. Because it would be their own.
The biggest problem is that war is coming, right? There is going to be a war, and it's going to be a distraction. Of all things, it's going to become a distraction. Once again, it is another way of people to seize power, and that's the worst thing about it. It's like,
That's really cool.
Well,
that guy's armor is that.
Huh? Yeah, it is. It's one of holy Smeg! It's got the snake. Give me a second. Can I turn around a bit? Yeah, it's like if anybody can see it on my helmet. That's the same. Those scales are the same kind of armor as the scales on my helmet. It's the Chinese mountain armor style.
Oh yes, that's the Chinese armor.
Yep, that is cool. I need that. Holy Smeg!
I think only the Chinese are like.
Yeah.
It's a little sad, but yeah. Pretty sick. Hey, what's one of those like? Let's remove ourselves from this pretty great topic.
Yeah.
One of the other conversation starters we've got there. Let's fire up another one.
Yeah. I'll generate. What's the best way to stay motivated and complete goals? I think we already had that discussion earlier today.
Yeah, we've had that. Good. So little tiny bits of an elephant. Celebrate mini victories. Sort of focus on the long-term goal. Focus on what the ideal looks at the end. So for us, I think of us having our house built there, wall around it, we garden or food, rain catchers. That's what I think of. Keeps me going.
Yeah, think 7 generations is the future. To me, it's always the thing of like, I know I have a never give up thingy, but it's never give up is simply there are more strategies than one. Each tale is another tale to tell, whether a success or a failure. All you need to do is fight to the end, Even now, it's like one of the things that I want for our game, one of the games that we're going to make. I was thinking about it, some morality, like what the message do I want to say, right? And one of the things I felt when I had that existential crisis, right, was that I personally believed humanity's duty is to fight to the end, regardless of chance of victory, right? And one of the things I think is it's like do good regardless of chance of victory. You know, the fight to the end regardless of how hard kind of thing, right? And you know, if you lose, then it's another tale. You know, Svegan. But it should, you know. But if your the choice is simply give up and lose, we should never take that. There we go. It's one of the things, like, I'm also trying to do the mission, the thing, right? That is my own motivation. I'll admit that for me, it's hard to stay motivated, right? It's very much a thing of like, I'm fundamentally a lazy person, but I'm also, if anything has been proven to me, it's that the chemicals in my body will not let me overwork myself for too long, or I start feeling physical effects, because I do have the mental motivation to keep going, and I do not have the physical. Like, as if that's a thing. Like, take care of your mental health, man. Always do. Like, it can sometimes feel like, you know, it can sometimes feel overwhelming, and you'll feel like the best thing to do. It's morally good to put yourself through it all, you know, just for that, because it's your duty to keep doing well. But, you know, Svegan, you still got to take care of yourself.
Damn it. I literally escaped the bloody... Just a bloody fucking... what do they call it? Tank, just sitting outside the door, just being like, hello, bam.
Come on. Well, that's not going on jamming time. You know, I can't even finish the objective in time because of that. Yeah, we just dropped in at a bad time, but we completed the mission. I will say, on the issue of what looks bad and but tastes great, right? I would also put century eggs in there, because one of those...
I've never tried one, but I never want to try one.
That is the issue. It's like, we've had the conversation on how British food's completely underrated, you know, and somehow Japan gets away with it. If Britain had Svegan raw fish on rice, it was slightly vinegary, we would not get away with it. Like, Svegan.
No, I mean, we have eel. We have like raw eel and stuff like that.
We have jellied eel. If that was a Japanese dish, people would be all over it. You know?
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, it's so good." They'd be like doing like the faces.
Yeah, that. The ironic...
TikTok.
Yeah.
And they'd be using like words like, "Oh, it's so." It would be a Japanese. Like, "Oh, it's so bloody brilliant." They'd be doing like that, like.
Yeah. And so, you know, it's odd as an Asian person, like, you know, like, I now, because of that, I have to sometimes justify that the other way around with Chinese food. Like, you know, because in Britain, there's something that I've started saying, right, you know, I personally don't believe that British food is the problem, right? A lot of the time, it's absolutely delicious and only really needs to look good, and we just don't have it look good, right? A lot of the time, it's a doctrine thing, where we have the personal... Oh, crap. We have the personal thing of, you know, like... A lot of British food tries to make one thing taste, its core ingredients taste better, instead of creating new flavours with its spices, right? That's, you know, core fundamental. But British people don't like to eat things that look like they're out of their palate. The average British person is so much more fussy about their food than I think any other culture is, right? And I think that is what the only real thing that holds back British food, right? I don't think that it's actually as bad as people think, or at least it wouldn't be, you know. Like, it wouldn't be if the British palate was more willing to embrace new things. And I think because the British palate has been so conservative over the years that it has
I think
resulted
it's
in.
a texture thing.
It's definitely
like,
at least a texture thing, slightly. You know?
Because like, we don't like slimy.
And that being despite the fact that jelly deals are a thing.
Yeah, but not a lot. Like, who do you know has eaten jelly deals?
It's a Southern English thing. Nobody up here.
That means that the vast majority of Britain is like off to the idea of slimy food. Like,
Yeah.
like crunchy. We're all about crunchy. It's got like gravy.
Yep.
Delicious. Like that's why I think curries are so good. Well, it's basically super flavored curry with chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. Once again, very good. Okay, I can now also generate a new random topic. What will
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what will phones be like in 10 years?
Bricks.
I don't think they'll be any different, right? There is a trend of it being them getting smaller. I think that trend will end and you'll have normal phones again. Like, I legitimately don't think there will be any innovation, right? That I have seen some innovation, right? There's a phone I want that has a keyboard. And I don't think that's going to take off as the phone that everybody wants. But, you know, that's probably it. Like, you know, I think phones are going to be slightly more repairable just from public pressure. That might be it. Right? Other than that, I think that they won't be that different. In 10 years, we're going to see the start of people innovating again. But we are entering a lull because nobody knows what the smeg you do with a phone. I watched a video yesterday of a person getting 7 flagship phones and letting his kids choose which one they wanted, and he would buy them that phone, right? And the kids were utterly based, right? The first thing that the kids said was it's like, okay, like this thing, it's like, okay, so it's got a better camera, so I don't take pictures with my phone that often. Why would I want a better camera? It's got a bigger resolution. It's not that big a resolution. Wasn't got better than the phone I have now. You know, oh, it's thinner and lighter. It's like, yeah, but I don't care. It's like, does it have a better battery life? You know, like maybe I'd care then. And it's like, you know, there's a whole bunch of things that the kids just weren't fazed by any of the friggin' things that phone producers are trying to push.
I think that computer components are going to get more expensive.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think that they might go back to being bricks. Like, there's going to be a simplification potentially. Especially as things become more decentralized.
Yeah. Health.
Also, that guy, by the way, his little hell bombs didn't have faces.
Really?
Yeah, look. The top of the shelves didn't have faces. I think that's the Chinese thing.
Huh.
Because the skulls, they're not allowed to depict skulls too much. Because it's seen as supernatural. It's one of the rules of the censors, Chinese censors. I think that's maybe what that is. That's interesting. I want to see the flags on the ship. I didn't look at them.
I honestly don't think that's the case. I also don't think he's Chinese, but yeah.
Chinese armor.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's Chinese.
Like
it's cool armor.
No, what I'm saying is that that was one of the things that they got.
Yeah, but it's definitely a possibility. But you know, but I think that maybe that would be client side, not server side. You know.
Yeah, maybe. Taking out the
These guys can dodge.
Okay.
Wow.
Which ones?
The commanders.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I just had one completely dodge me there. It's a bad place to have to put that. Right. I need to do the flooding. Oh crap, I'm out of... Those guys are really relentless when they chase you.
They are.
Ah!
I spotted. Whoever's spotting me is throwing me at the enemy.
Oh, that's what's killing me. Go, go, machine gun. Right. There we go. Come on, I stemmed. Okay, I can tell the limits of my back. Generally, my back is getting slightly worse as time goes on, and while playing this, but you know, it's fine. And do like probably about 2 missions before I need a break, and I'll lie down kind of thing, and then I can do about 2 more missions. Oh, there's a third one?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Realised once again, I keep forgetting to bring down my shield. It's like this, these missions start you off so fast.
I really do.
Like, you drop in, Svegan, you're already fighting. There's already a Svegan Hulk next to you that's already halfway to killing you. Where are those mark placements? There's one. There's 2. Where's the third one? This makes us third swinging mortar. Okay. That'll do.
I had my ultimatum out.
The ultimatum's it too hard.
Like, I was like, oh, I can just hit that enemy if I position my gun just right. Bloop. Uh-oh, wrong gun.
crap. I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved that second missile. Out the way, Radical. So like commandos are not the commandos, the Smeggin the little Smeggin muscly men Smeggin, they keep scaring me because I get shot with a shotgun and I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna be set on fire. Not realising, wait a minute, no, those ones don't do that. Oh god, right, I'm gonna have to do this fast. Did. Smeg off! He kicked my Smeggin hell bomb down.
Thank you, game. Nice when the enemies can shoot. Those things could. Annoying.
Oh god, Smeggin, he's figured me out. Come on, and you have a hell bomb. Where's my other hell bomb? Smeg it, laser it'll have to be then. Oh, apparently I downed it already. So I just wasted the laser?
No, trust me, it's shooting a Vox machine. Did not waste that.
Hell bomb armed. I don't know how that didn't kill me. It might have killed me. I'm stuck in between I'm stuck inside one of the cooling towers. Even destroying the cooling tower means I'm still stuck inside this cooling tower. Don't even have a grenade. Oh, I've got an ultimatum.
I just hear the ultimate and then just you dead.
Yep. They need to make a Smeggin weapon with a Smeggin shovel bayonet attachment, so we can dig ourselves out of these situations. Oh, that was a bad place to spawn. That's the second time in a row that's happened. I assume that's also why it stands for, why hydrogen got its name, actually, thinking about it. Hydrogen. Saying
The hydro.
generates water.
The hydro. Yeah.
I can shoot it in the balls. I've just shot the tank in the balls. There we go, now it's down. I don't know if it goes down, like, if you shoot it and then just wait a bit. Because it's like, there's definitely, I'm not sure if it's a delay or you have to destroy multiple weak spots for it. I might test that out. Yep, there, I shot its balls off now, and I'll keep running to see if it just dies. I don't think it's just dying. No, it definitely requires a bit more of its balls being destroyed. That being said, I fucking hate the bounce you have when you take out the ultimatum. It's like I take out the weapon and I'm like, oh, cool, I've got a perfect shot. And the thing says that you've got a perfect shot, but you don't because your guy just goes whoops. And fucking just flips it up and down. What's the Sphinx happening here? Oh right, no, it's because you're turning the valve. I didn't realise you were so low on reinforcements.
Yep. Why I'm desperately trying to get this. Oh jeez, got to run.
Well, I'll take this opportunity to generate another random topic. That's too vague. I was thinking the next topic was, what's the future of education going to be? Well, in my opinion, the future of education will be exactly what we have now.
Nah, I don't think so. Gonna have a lot of AI stuff to deal with.
And it's practically worthless, but I have a feeling that that's just... It's not that it's not going to change, right? It's that I think that you know, they were desperate to try and bring in technology in places when we were younger. Some of it worked, a lot of it worked, honestly. They're just going to continually try to do that with AI, then realise it's not good and not do it. You know, 'cause we're going to have I think we're going to have a phase of experimentalism, right? And the biggest thing is going to try and adapt to the fact that people can just use AI to write essays now. I think we might see a lot more of what we had in English, where during an English exam we basically had to write the entire essay out by hand. And we had 2 hours to do it or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's more of the future of exams, to be honest. But yeah, I have a feeling that that's the thing. In terms of actually educating the children, I honestly don't see much of a difference. Like, you know, Sveigin, people are saying it's like there'll be an AI class, but even the kids are like, yeah, no, we don't think AI is really that much of a thing. It's like, yeah, I know how to use it, but a lot of the things that people are saying AI is going to be used for feel like complete bull. I've just asked it to Sveigin do this, and it's completely failed. It's like it's the old thing of like, tell the AI how many R's are in strawberry. Sveigin, it doesn't know. It's never seen the word strawberry.
Shit. Oof.
Well, at least we failed at the start, so we've not made the other missions in vain. Well, that's another one that doesn't apply to me. Just generated a
No,
new.
guys, look, there's no skulls on the flags.
Holy smeg, you're right. What the
Yeah.
smeg? Yeah, this guy might actually be Chinese. There's ones here.
Yeah, there's some here. There's some kicking about. I think what it was is these are the more advanced. If you level up the thing, you get those flags.
Ah.
But they forgot to change them.
Oh.
I bet you, like the Chinese sensor, you probably saw the first like grade of it, and like fine, perfect, and then like the upgraded ones, they totally forgot to switch.
Yeah.
They got away with it. Maybe I don't know. It's odd. It's Chinese. Like the sensors are very much hand wavy. It's like a litmus test. To be like, are you going to obey the communist Chinese parties? And if you kind of cater to it, they'll be like, yes, okay, get a release in China.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's actually called Mountain Scaled. Increases the reload speed of primary weapons, and increases the capacity of ammo capacity of all weapons. It's a medium armor. Huh. It's
It's a
really
really good. It's good. It's good. Oh, I got a cuddle. Yeah. See you later, Damien.
yeah.
友軍デストロイヤーが船体を離脱
Try and read the Gnostic Gospels. the meme.
What was that?
I go to the whiteboard.
Apologies. The Discord is the whiteboard is the Discord, the group Discord.
Sorry for Discord.
Oh, that's
Not the day.
Project Zone.
It's not wrong.
Hmm.
Very much a case of these books for the Gnostics were kind of. There's a lot of cultural stuff in Gnosticism.
Mm-hmm.
It could read like complete gibberish, but understand that these mystery cults had all these initiations and symbols, and it was taught to you, and then by the time you're reading the books, it's kind of the symbols all make sense. So,
Yeah.
so the late now trying to read it today is like brain melting.
Hmm.
Right, I think that's me, by the way, for Helldivers. Quite a bit.
Yeah, we have, honestly. It's like we've done a lot of service to Super Earth today. We've spilt a lot of socialist oil.
60%, literally, like, that's went up 10% the last time we mentioned the major war.
Really nice. Also, the vote has gone through. People are just blowing up Merak.
Oh, gee. You know what? Fair enough. It's the bloomin' thingy factory.
ネラク星系
It's the jet factory, but it's not the stinking fire factory, is it not?
I know, it's not the fire factory.
It's the stinking. I really feel people are too trigger happy when it comes to blowing up these things. It's thinking those jets could have been super arms.
They can always add new. They will.
Either way, if Scotland Man is heading off, and it doesn't seem like anybody else I invited is interested in playing, I think we'll just call it there then. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I have been Listers. Yeah. At this point, because of the YouTube name change, a lot more people are just referring to me as Lister's Hatsune. Ideally, I would have waited until I had enough people to, to grant me that surname. But oh well. So again, I've been a person who goes by the name Listers, and here today with me has been Scotland Man.
Right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thank you for joining us as well.
Some political rant. Yeah.
Apologies for the politics. That's just going to happen sometimes. I try. I do try to keep away from politics. Well, keep away from politics just out of a thing of sometimes you need entertainment to get away from politics. However, we are people who are just. We're very political. We like to be aware of what's going on, and we like to learn. And and that's one of those big things. Like it's just genuinely one of the topics that we enjoy, and so we're going to occasionally discuss it. I've gotten into enough crap just being I'm swinging monarchist, but swinging either way. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I've been Listers, and I will see you guys next time.